Alright, good man?
Yep.
Alright. Welcome back to the Professional Yappers podcast, the #1 Australian teen-run podcast in the world. I'm Sam, joined by my co-host
Oliver.
And today we're just going to be creating a bunch of things like how we catfish a random Austrian they-them.
We're talking about the Rothschild, and we're talking about what asylum seekers have to go through in different countries. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's restart. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, do you want to just start off with how we catfish the they-them?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, no worries. So, one day, Oliver and I, we were just hanging out of mine. I was playing chess.com, and we just, we're playing this game against this random person, and their profile picture was, it was pretty odd. It was like, it was very odd. It's very, very odd. And we're like, let's just see what we can do here. Let's try and have some fun. And Oliver just starts to drop his Instagram and trying to riz them up over chess.com.
Yeah, but you talk to them first.
I talk to them
on chess.com, yeah.
And then Oliver drops his Instagram to them, and then he's like, yeah, my Instagram name's bballer83843, and they're like, wow.
Follow by the way.
And they're like, wow, such a masculine name. And so we could just tell off the rip, this was gonna be good.
Interesting.
This is gonna be interesting.
Interesting.
And I wish we could drop their Instagram so you could understand the person.
I blocked them, by the way.
But that's kind of messed up. But anyway, they got some really interesting pictures on there. How would you describe them?
So this guy, I think is a guy. Well, he was a guy. He thinks he's a lady, basically. So he's posing with a G-string on. It's a fully grown man posing with a G-string on, and multiple pictures of them. He'd post it every week, and then we were like, okay, let's see if we can riz him up.
Yeah.
And so I started sending DMs, love heart emoji, where are you at? And turns out he's from Austria, right? And I said, oh wow, I'm from Germany. Do you want to meet up sometime? So we scheduled to meet up in the city of, I think, Gritz, is it called? It's in Australia. Yeah. We scheduled to meet up on January or something. This happened a year ago. And so we were all excited. And they started sending me some images.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. What were they again?
It's the same thing that he was posting. It was basically just half-naked images. Oh. He didn't even know I was underage either. Yeah. So he could have caught a case from halfway overseas, but you know what? I let it slide. So I just blocked him.
And the funniest thing was when he told us where he lived, we just searched up neighboring cities and then just found apartments for rent there and then just searched them up. We just capped the whole time. We used Google Translate to figure out what he was saying.
And he fully believed us as well.
Yeah, he thought
it's crazy.
We convinced him we were some mega millionaire. We're gonna fly over on our PJ to come and have sex with him.
Damn.
It was crazy. That was probably one of the funniest.
That was funny. That was hilarious,
one of the funniest things ever. If you guys are lucky and you
get to catfish a random transgender man.
Yeah, maybe if you requested enough, we'll drop the Instagram and they'll blow up.
And let me see real quick. I need to check if I blocked him. Because I'm pretty sure I blocked him after he sent that message. Because I don't think anyone wants a message.
Can you still see it though?
No, I blocked the DMs. I deleted all them chats.
Why? I wanted to.
No evidence. I'm not catching a case either, so...
You're not catching a case?
Yeah, catfishing is illegal, isn't it?
Is it?
Let me search it up real quick. I'm pretty sure it is. Is catfishing illegal?
I mean...
Well, sextortion is illegal. That's a big issue now.
What is it?
Basically, so they'll usually target teenage males.
Yeah.
It is legal.
They get them to send dick pics and stuff, and then
they use that against them.
Yeah.
That happened to a kid I know actually, and he thought it was a girl that he liked, and so he sent the picture, and it was to a hacker in the US, right? And they held him at ransom for about $5,000, and then he had to get the police involved.
Yeah.
And then after that, he dipped somewhere. I don't know where he is now, but hopefully he's got good luck, man. I feel bad.
Yeah. Oh, your friend dipped.
Yeah, he dipped from, I don't know, because he used to live around Australia, but I don't know where he is now.
Really?
Yeah, it is pretty sad.
So what ended up happening with the photo? Did the hacker just keep it or what?
It got spread out. It got leaked.
Really?
Yeah, he got leaked.
Damn.
And yeah, but also there's this guy I saw on a Snapchat story actually. I don't know how true this is. It's not that wild, but it's this like 17-year-old teen from the US, and he got on a call with some girl that he thought he knew, that he liked, and she looked like her as well, and she started like showing herself on the call. It was a FaceTime, and then the boy, he started showing himself as well, and then she took screenshots and screen recordings, and then said, if you don't give me this money, I'm gonna leak it.
Yeah.
And then she got the money. The hacker got the money, and leaked the photos as well. And he got bullied at school so hard, he ended up committing suicide.
Really?
It's bad. And
That's
then
messed up.
and then I think their parents set up a foundation to help him, because it's going to become a big problem, especially with social media
Yeah.
and the rising. I reckon honestly, people are more horny nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. I think it's probably to do with like the way that like the media just sexualizes everything.
That's true.
Like that any chance that they get, because sex sells, so they'll use that as much as they can.
That's why porn is so popular. Like even in Disney movies.
Yeah.
Because they want to get kids hooked from an early age, so they can just keep them on it. It's bad. It's another addiction that they're just adding to society.
Yeah.
It's all pumped out by the media.
Yeah.
But talking about the media, don't you have something in legacy media?
Yeah, legacy media, bro. It's all, I hate the way it works. It's such a the only purpose it serves is for like, it's just for monetary gain. Like it doesn't, like they don't actually really care about spreading anything true or anything.
They just want money.
Anything with some substance. Like it's all just trying to get out
As much content
just
as
get out as
possible.
much content as possible. Even that content might be true, but sometimes it's just bullshit for the sake of putting out bullshit.
Content, yeah.
For getting
The money.
getting
It's
the
all-
money.
it's all
like
about
some of our
money.
YouTube shorts. Like we're just putting out bullshit to
It gets views though.
yeah.
It's getting some views.
It's
Okay,
like 100 views.
better than nothing.
Yeah,
Better
it's
than
better
nothing.
than nothing to her.
Yeah, and that's really what's bad. But there are a lot of flaws in the judicial system as well.
Yeah.
Like it is getting better though over the time. Like even we were reading To Kill a Mockingbird in class. Have you read that? Oh, you read another book, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we read Catcher in the Rye.
Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird was pretty interesting. It's like, because stuff like that kind of happens today where racism is still prevalent in the courtroom. Like if you see, I think I saw a statistic, 3% of Aboriginal people make up, 3% of the population in Australia is Aboriginal.
Yeah.
But they make up 33% of the jail population.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so,
it's a very big issue.
well, yeah, but it's also due to with like generational like crime.
Yeah.
And with poverty and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
Psycho disadvantage.
It's true, and it's not really their fault. It's not their fault at all, really. Yeah, like if your country gets invaded, like, and your land gets taken over, colonized, then what are you gonna do? And you get your rights taken away, your freedom taken away.
Yeah.
But luckily, like in America, in places like where the African Americans that happened to, they've got better, a lot better. Like you see, like it's obviously there's still racism prevalent.
Yeah, of course.
But it's definitely evolved into a much more like respectful relationship between black and white people. Then even in Australia, there's still a lot more racism than America, I reckon, towards Aboriginal people. Like, what do you reckon? Because that's my take on it.
It's hard to tell from my perspective because I obviously don't
have a
care.
lot.
I don't like.
Yeah, you're not racist or
I'm
anything.
not racist, so I wouldn't notice it. Like I've never actually noticed like proper like actual like
Racism.
hate like racism derived by hatred. I don't know if people classify jokes as racism, but once
A lot
ones
of
that are
jokes
like
can get out of hand though.
jokes can get out of hand, but it like depends how like heavy the joke is. But I've never actually seen someone like properly like racist out of like
hate
anger
crime, yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I would say both countries it's equally as bad.
Actually,
'Cause you
yeah,
think,
that's
like,
true. Yeah,
You think like it's just I don't know. I think it's just mainly cycle of disadvantage
that's true.
because if you're brought up in a life of
Crime,
you know,
poverty, you're more likely
yeah.
to go into those paths. Yeah.
because
That's true.
that's all you know, and that's what your family does.
Well, that's what we were basically talking about with North Korea last time. Remember?
Yeah.
Last podcast
They only
episode.
They only
They
know
only know
shit.
the life
Yeah,
that
they
they
only
live, which is
know.
bad.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And then, did you hear about the North Korean asylum seeker?
Nah, I didn't.
Really? They're like she all over YouTube Shorts,
Really?
dominating YouTube Shorts. Yeah, she's on all the podcasts. Her name is
Oh, yeah,
what-
yeah, I know.
Let me search up her name so I don't butcher it. Wait, hold up. Just give me a second.
Let him cook.
Yeah, just let me cook just a little bit.
No, I know the one you're talking about.
Refugee. What's her name? No. This lady.
Isn't she like
Yeonmi Park.
Yeah.
Yeonmi Park. I'm sorry for pronouncing that wrong. Any North Koreans or South Koreans watching, but Yeonmi Park, yeah.
I heard her say one time that like if she leaves the US, she has like chance of being like
Assassinated.
not even assassinated, but like taken back to Korea to get. Well, yeah, she'll die eventually. Like
Yeah.
they'll either torture her and then kill her, or they'll like just assassinate her right then and there on the spot. But like, yeah, that's so scary.
Well, I think she escaped when she was 8. That's what people. Because I saw. I used to get a lot of those reels, YouTube shorts in my feed.
Yeah.
Like when I just bought at school, I'd be watching the YouTube shorts. And I just scroll
Yeah.
through and see those, and I'll look at the comments, and like a lot of people said she's BSing or making it up, which is.
That's
I don't
pretty
know about
insensitive.
That yeah, it is
Yeah.
insensitive, I reckon. But she did only she migrated when she was 8.
Yeah.
She escaped.
How
Not
did she
migrated.
escape? Yeah, no, migrated.
No, you can't migrate
No,
from
you
North
don't migrate
Korea.
out of North Korea.
I actually don't know how you escape from North Korea.
I think you got to get lucky. You have to get very lucky.
No, of course you got to get lucky. If they find you, you're done.
Yeah, you're
basically.
fucked.
But
That's it.
I wonder how people know to escape, and like if they just like keep the dark secrets hidden like the family, so they don't tell the children, so the children don't know, and they just grow up knowing what the government's always told them. But because they don't know anything about the outside world, so how would the parents communicate to the kid that there's a better world out there?
Right, no, I think at that age, if your parents say, "Come on, we're leaving," you just go, "Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna stay there."
That's true, but I think she was the only one who made it out.
Really?
With
All
her,
of the
yeah,
family died.
all the family.
It's very
probably-
brave of her to like go on podcasts and
and
stuff
talk about that.
and
yeah,
talk about that stuff because it's obviously gonna get out there. Like the officials of North Korea
yeah,
it will get to them eventually.
and they'll see and they'll want her dead.
Yeah, they want her dead, or they want something bad to happen to her. So that's very. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said on a podcast she's safe in the US. Because
Yeah,
I think if something bad happens to her in the US, then like the government can take action on North Korea.
Well, there's no embassies in North Korea as well for any other countries.
Yeah.
It's just the North Korean government.
No, I think like China has an embassy there.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. They're both pretty evil countries. You get me?
They're mates.
Not really, I don't think. China's got a lot of problems now though, trade tariffs and everything. They were doing some tariffs with Australia.
Oh yeah.
But there's a few years back, like barley and wheat.
Yeah.
And then also
They also
lobster.
stopped taking out rubbish.
Really? Our recycling or landfill?
Recycling. Because no one was recycling the stuff properly.
Mm.
So it was getting too much for them to sort. So like
They sent it off
they're
somewhere
like
else.
fuck off. No,
Yeah.
they didn't send it off somewhere else. It's just like recycling just stays here now. So I don't even know what the Australian government's doing with it.
Mm. Well, you'd expect the Australian government, they got a decent amount of money, you expect some recycling facilities.
Yeah. I saw somewhere in the world they use like plastic like that, like hard plastics, and they like melt them down and turn them into roads. And they like make they make like it's almost like a Lego road. Like they clip into place.
Really?
So they make them so they can like slide into place.
What, is it used in like some Scandinavian country, somewhere like that?
No, I think it's actually like a relatively it's like a poorer country, somewhere in like almost like an Indonesia type area.
Oh, like
I think.
Southeast Asia? Around there?
Somewhere around there. And they and then once they're like clipped into place, they fuse them together.
Really?
And then it makes like really good solid durable roads that are also made out of plastic.
That's true. But I think poorer countries, wouldn't they use less resources, like less fossil fuels, and they'd use like less energy? Wouldn't they be like more sustainable countries if you really think about it, right?
No, I don't think so.
Actually, it depends, because if there's all the manufacturing,
Because they don't
factories.
have the means to dispose of it really.
That is true. But if you think about it, people don't really have that access to fuel and coal, and they gotta in like very poor countries.
But they also have a lot more people than Australia, so it
Depends what country, you know.
Yeah.
But I reckon, because in the biggest country, like in US and China, so many emissions. I think those two countries alone. I'll search it up right now, just so I don't sound like an idiot. They probably produce most of the world's fossil fuels or carbon emissions.
Yeah.
USA and China. Combined fossil fuel use.
Yeah, they would produce a lot.
China, United States, and India are the three biggest countries that use fossil fuels.
But that would make sense. Because, like, China and India
81% of the
have a
energy the world consumed was oil, coal, and natural gas. And 15 billion metric tons of fossil fuels are consumed every year. And these three countries, China, India, and US, consume 54% of the world fossil fuel by weight.
Jeez.
Three countries.
Yeah.
If you think about it, though.
Well, it's... But it is also... how many... It's a little over a quarter of the population, though.
That is true.
So it's over a quarter of the population for
does
half
India
of
have
it.
more population than China now? It's close.
Yeah,
it's getting
close.
up there.
They're both around 1.1, 1.2 billion.
I thought it was more. I thought it was like 1.4.
Really?
Yeah, I swear it's more, something like that. And then US is about 350 million.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that. So that's a total of 3.1 billion.
Yeah, so it's like 3 billion.
So that's like 40% of the world.
Damn.
3 countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And then, damn.
Yeah, the energy expenditure is way up.
Mm.
Especially in somewhere like China where they manufacture a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
Well, India and China manufacture a lot as well.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of measures in place to really do that sustainably.
That's true. And you'd expect richer countries, you just expect the US really to produce the most, because the people there, they would, on average, per capita, per household, use the most fossil fuels.
Yeah.
Like with all the technology they have, the money they have there.
Yeah.
Each person would use the most.
Probably.
And because they also I reckon they'd have some of the biggest houses in the world there.
Yeah,
as
because
well,
they got
biggest properties.
so much space.
Yeah, that's true.
In most areas, at least. Most states.
Well, yeah.
Unlike unless you go to a place like New York City or something. Well, it's not a state, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but still.
What?
Damn.
Wait, why'd you do that?
I don't know, man.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
Hey, hold on.
How long has this been going for?
I have something to talk to you about. Okay?
How long has this been going for?
About 20 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh. Maybe.
Okay, I have something to talk to you about. So, in our notes, there's the word Rothschild. What's that in there for?
Well, the Rothschilds, I think most people are familiar with them as the Jewish family who control most of the world's money, most of the world's banks. But a lot of people speculate that they're controlling all the world's money. And even a lot of big people, famous people on podcasts and stuff, they've been talking about it. I'm pretty sure it's probably been on Joe Rogan's podcast. Let's be real, everything's been on that podcast.
Yeah, everything's been on that podcast.
He's probably been talking about that. But I think the Rothschilds in, World War II, they were just a Jewish family. They were really poor, apparently. I don't know a lot of this. I'm not very educated on this topic. But this is what I got to say about it. The Rothschilds, they were started poor. This is what I heard. And they used to all sleep in one room or one bedroom apartment with 8 or 10 family members. And then I think it was after or before World War II. I'll just search it up so I know what I'm kind of talking about.
Do you know what prep is, bro?
What is it?
No, I'm saying prep, prepare for the fucking podcast.
Yeah, you could have given me a bit more time. Jump straight into it.
No, you know. I said, are you ready to go? And you're like, yeah.
Oh, it's dating back to the 18th century. I'm completely wrong on this. Yeah, I should have prepped. You wrote it down in your notes, so I don't know why I'm talking about it.
I wrote it down for you. I wrote it down for you, because you are the one that said that you would talk about it.
It's one of the oldest, wealthiest, richest families in history. And it's speculated that their net worth is probably over $1 trillion. Because of how much money they control, not necessarily that they have. Because having that immense power, they could change the world, the way it works.
Yeah, they can do a lot of things. You know what BlackRock is?
No.
BlackRock is basically this institute that owns
89% of the world's companies, right?
Not even companies, but assets.
Oh, but yeah.
I don't think it's 89%, but it's a very high number.
It's the S&P 500. They own 89% of the companies there through 3 companies. It's State Farm,
probably.
State Farm, Vanguard, and BlackRock. And the CEO of BlackRock, those 3 companies are basically unified with each other.
They own every single asset on this world.
Yeah. So I don't know how the Rothschilds ties into that though, because if they control all the world's money, then how did these
I think they control the world's. I think they control. I think the theory is that they control the banks, and BlackRock
controls the organizations? Yeah.
The
Well, what's the
assets.
difference? What's the difference between the assets? What's the assets?
The assets, houses and stuff, commodities.
Oh, okay. Because I heard they owned a lot of like.
Yeah, they probably do
businesses
as well.
Yeah.
They probably do, but
Well, a lot. I heard also as well that they're like buying out houses like in America, like
Yeah.
they're just outbidding houses, and people are getting outbid by these companies, and they don't know what it is. But if you look back and link it back to somewhere to an origin, it goes to BlackRock. It goes to I saw on YouTube
what are you
Short.
talking about? Oh, bro, what are
YouTube
you
Short-
talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm
What,
just
like,
yapping, man.
You're just yapping.
That's the whole point, isn't it?
You're just yapping, bro. Like I don't even know what you're saying, bro. Like, this theory. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of poo.
It is.
It's kind of poo.
It is. It's the whole point of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But because we don't really know, I don't think anyone would really know how the world works. Because the world is so
Yeah, there's a lot of
huge.
there's a lot of stuff that goes on that we don't know about.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
there's definitely some.
And
fuck
we're
shit.
halfway across the world. We're in Australia. We're in a country that's like, it is pretty controlled by Western culture.
Yeah.
But it is heavily influenced. We're actually very similar to America in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
It's
but
a very
we're not.
capitalistic society.
It is a very capitalistic society, but we probably have less corruption than them.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
reckon. But we are a much smaller country as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So naturally. And
There's not really a lot to corrupt here. Like,
Well-
like you think about the shit that goes on in the US. Like, there's reason to believe to like cover up shit with all corruption.
Yeah.
Like, bro, there's fuck all to cover up here.
yeah.
Like,
I think the biggest thing would be like coal mining, maybe like secret who owns all the mining corporations in Australia.
yeah,
like-
no one cares.
And no one gives a fuck
no
about
one
the
gives a fuck,
mining
yeah.
company.
No one cares.
Coal's going out. People want to transfer to renewables, so they're already losing.
Nah, coal will always have a place.
Well, that's true, but it won't last forever. It won't even last for the next 1,000 years. I don't think all the world's coal if we're using it
The
this
world
way.
isn't gonna last for 1,000 years. Be honest. Let's be real.
It depends.
World ain't gonna.
It depends.
World ain't gonna.
The
last
world,
for
no, the
1,000
world
years.
itself, the planet will. The planet will. I don't know if the ecosystems will be able to keep up
The
though,
human
if
race.
humans. Yeah, the human race will probably be gone, but our structures will still be here. All our
Some of them.
buildings and stuff will be here.
Hey, this house might still be here.
Probably, actually, yeah.
Maybe. That's cool to think about.
But it just depends how, like, because if the greenhouse gases are going up at this rate, and organisms just won't be able to survive.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But then new organisms will be able to adapt, you know?
They'll adapt. And it'll probably just like the cycle will just start again.
Yeah.
And eventually there might be some new life that
Comes up. And then, like,
evolves
humans.
onto this. Yeah, but it might probably be like a different iteration.
Yeah. Well, something maybe slightly dumber, slightly smarter.
I would say like because pretty much everything would get wiped. Like it would all start again.
Yeah.
Like by the time. I mean, it'd be interesting to see like what all the urban areas would be like because they'd all be
After we're
ruins.
Yeah.
But I don't know how complete because you think about how long it would take. Do you think it would be completely gone? Because you think about it would take millions
To decompose everything.
it would take
naturally,
it would take billions of years to get like what do you call it for a new race
to come up. Yeah.
to evolve.
That's true.
So-
And but then what about the solar system? We don't even know what's happening with space. Like something could happen, like an asteroid or something could hit Earth, and then it's just
Yeah.
done.
Well, actually, recently, NASA scientists took a like 150-gram piece of asteroid from space. We retrieved it, or like space rock, so that they can like study it, and then they know if an asteroid's coming towards the Earth, like how we can defend the Earth. Which is that's pretty interesting.
It's scary. How will we defend from an asteroid though? How do you reckon the human race would approach if an asteroid was coming about the size of?
Probably like rockets armed with nukes. I don't know, something like that. Just something to blow it up.
Yeah.
And like, or change its trajectory.
Yeah, that would be the easiest way because then it would completely avoid the Earth. Because even if you blow it up, like some fragments could still land on Earth and still create damage.
Yeah.
Like if you imagine like a 400-meter in diameter. In diameter asteroid coming towards Sydney. That's going to do some damage. That's going to do a lot of damage.
400 meters in diameter.
That's huge, actually.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
crazy.
massive asteroid.
That's huge.
Well, if you think about it, you've seen those movies or like you just see like the craters from like a 30 centimeter rock or a 1 meter rock, and it's large. Think about 400 times that, and in volume, it's even more than that.
Yeah, it's like exponential.
Yeah, but I
think a 400-meter asteroid could potentially like end the world if it hit the right places. It just depends what it does to all the tectonic plates and all that.
Oh, that's true, because the natural disaster, earthquakes, tsunamis would happen. I don't know. Would it?
I don't know. I feel like it would have to hit the right place though.
Yeah. But what if Antarctica melts and the sea levels rise? That's interesting.
I guess that's it.
I guess that's it.
I guess that's it. If Antarctica melts and the sea levels rise, then bro, that's it.
That's it. I want to go to Antarctica.
Yeah, before it's all gone.
Yeah, it's not gonna go anytime soon though.
Hopefully, we're stopping it.
No, we're too far gone.
Where are we?
Hey, that's why we're gonna enjoy life while we're here.
That's true. That's
what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what
it's enjoying the time on Earth.
Because our older generations fucked us up.
And our younger generations are gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
Unless we change. So it's really all on us and our generation.
It's up to us, yeah.
But our generation, half of them don't know their identity. They don't know their sexuality. So
they're 6 years old trying to figure out whether to keep their dick or not. Bro.
Exactly. How are they gonna change how the world works? I don't know.
It's
gonna be
half of them are too busy puffing on their watermelon ice vapes, bro.
Actually, yeah. Well, that's only in the first world countries. If you look at the third world countries, they're always going to be underprivileged.
Yeah.
And so it's really up to the people in the first world countries to decide, like what they're going to do, how they're going to change the trajectory.
Yeah. I mean,
but I can't see anyone in our school being a prime minister. I can't see anyone.
I reckon Nick could. Nick is a politician.
I respect that. I reckon he could.
Daniel
Iliff could.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to.
Why?
Wait, he said he wants to go.
Actually, I said his last name. My bad. Edit that out. I reckon matter. Daniel could.
Doesn't matter. Who cares? Like, no one's gonna dox Daniel.
Yeah, but I don't want to dog my boy like that. He started talking shit about me as well. Oliver being amazing. Good job of himself sounds stupid.
Hey,
I did.
You did a shit job, but
and I'm doing a good job now as well.
You're doing alright. But not as bad as last time.
Not as bad. Because actually some of these are factually, or I think are factually bad.
That Rothschild thing was bad, bro.
That was bad because you just threw me on the spot. Do you know what happened with the Rothschild? I was planning to do that in the next episode.
Oh, okay. Well, too bad. It's come out now. Maybe you can have another go at it.
Yeah, I'll have another go. I'll retake that.
Maybe you can have another.
People can watch that 5-minute segment and just skip that, and then in the next video, I'll actually do my research and then come up with a theory of mine.
All right.
We gotta create some crazy theory, like right now. Like, bro, did you hear about the SpongeBob theory?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
No, did you actually hear about it?
What's the SpongeBob theory? Oh, that they like live in the ocean, where they're. No, shut up. That it's from that, like when we tested nukes in the ocean, that they're the like nuked creatures because they got all fucked up from the radiation.
Yeah.
Is that the theory?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you said, did they live in the ocean?
Yeah, bro.
You're making a good job of sounding yourself stupid.
I misspoke. Okay, it was not that bad.
No, it was.
No, it wasn't that bad.
It really was that bad.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
I don't think our viewers want to see this. So let's go on to the next topic. All right. How's your week been?
It's been alright. School holidays, just been training, doing all that stuff.
Yeah, well, I've had a productive ass holidays.
Yeah, what have you been doing? Been doing any study?
No, I'm doing studying. No, I think I'll just studying the term. Fuck studying. I'm not studying on my holidays.
Yeah.
I've been working.
I'm gonna spend some time on maths because I made a bet with
You made a bet. How much?
A bet. $20. That I'd get higher than I can say that first name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I made a bet with Phoebe because last year she was chatting shit in maths, and I made a bet with her that I would get a higher mark than her.
And you?
No.
Damn.
I did shit on the test. I did so shit. But so I made another bet.
$20 on the line.
$20 on the line. I gotta win.
Have you been studying for it?
Not yet. No, I was actually gonna start like today.
Oh yeah, I respect that.
Today to this weekend. Maths.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try too hard for the other subjects, but maths, I'm
Sweating
go-
ass
I've
off
got-
that 20
I said,
bucks.
I want that.
That's like an
90%.
hour.
I want that 90%. I want to just. I just need to.
Do you know what subjects you're doing there?
Huh?
You know what you're doing for year 11, 12?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, because
Do you got
we haven't-
anything like actually planned for the future? Like any career that you're particularly interested in?
Yeah.
What?
I wanna maybe be a personal trainer,
Okay. I respect that. That's cool.
work in a gym or something.
Mm.
That'd be fun. I feel like I would
Enjoy
be a
that,
career
yeah.
path that
Yeah.
I'd actually enjoy.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I reckon doing something that you like,
Yeah.
even if you're not living as comfortably as you want to, your end of the day, you're going to be happier.
Yeah.
I reckon happiness is more important than money, unless money brings you happiness.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then you're not really happy, are you, deep down?
Yeah.
You're not really that happy. If all you're chasing is money, money, money.
Yeah,
stinks.
but I mean, think about it. Like, money helps. Like,
Money
you
helps.
always see the rich. Like, one of the best things the rich people said was, money doesn't buy happiness. If money doesn't buy happiness, why don't you give it away? No,
That's
no, no.
true.
We'll keep the money. We'll stay sad, but with lots of money. You can stay broke and happy. Like,
Well, I reckon some people get happy. Like, I reckon rich people, wouldn't it make you feel happier to give away that money and see that actually change someone's life? Like, I reckon helping something. So I want to help people.
yeah.
Like,
Is that
whether-
is that what is that what you want to do for career? Or?
that's not a career I want to do. It's just, I reckon that's what I was put on this earth to do. Just to like, I know obviously it's going to sound corny. Of course, it's going to sound a bit zesty.
Sorry.
But you know what? Helping.
No, that's a good
person-
thing. That's a good thing.
Making
We need-
someone else smile is that. This podcast even is good for that. If I make one person laugh, one person feel a bit happier about their day,
Yeah.
even if it's been a shit day,
Yeah.
they can even if they're laughing at us.
Yeah.
It's better to make someone happy, and to leave that impact on them, and to go even if they talk shit. That one time they made them happy, it's worth it for it.
Yeah,
No
that's
matter
true.
how hard.
No,
you get
we need more people like you in this earth, man. We need more people like you.
I'm not saying I'm a saint though.
No, you have no say.
I'm not a saint necessarily, but just making people happy makes me happy as well.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
But also, I want to be the best at whatever I do.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's my true. That's really what I want to do.
Well, so what's your career path? What does that look like for you?
If whatever I do, like I love basketball.
Yeah.
Making the chance to the NBA, super slim. Like
Yeah.
450 of the most elite players, even the bottom rotation players. You walk them into any gym, any basketball court, they're smoking anyone.
Yeah.
I'm all right for my age, but that level is so hard to achieve. I do want to play like semi-professional at least.
Yeah.
Or like professional in Australia,
Yeah.
NBL.
Yeah.
Because it's still good, still great competition. It's tough. But whatever I do in life, if I get injured at school, I just want to try my best in year 11 and 12. Give myself the best results. Because then at
Keep
that
your
point,
options broad.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And then whatever I do, pursue that the best I can and become the best I possibly can at that.
Yeah.
Because there will always be people better than you. There will always be someone, even if you're the best currently, there will always be someone in the future that will be better.
Yeah.
So it's not so much about like trying to be the best out of everyone, but trying to be the best that you can be.
Yeah.
If you push yourself, then you achieve more.
Yeah.
And you feel more.
I think becoming the best or one of the best is something is very attainable for anyone. Because if you think about it, when was the last time, or when was any time that you truly gave 100% of yourself to that? Because think about that, like you worked on that specific thing for 16 hours a day, right? You just slept, ate, and did that, right? You gave it your all for a long period of time. Have you ever heard someone who's done that and not succeeded?
No. The Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. That's and I love
Like-
basketball. Those are the two.
Yeah.
That they outwork people so much.
Yeah.
And at that they just got that mental edge.
Yeah.
That's so hard. A lot of people they don't get that.
Yeah.
They don't understand to have that mentality will push you to be the best.
It's obviously harder to do that when you have like responsibilities and stuff.
That's
you
true.
You have stuff to do, but if you take the leap and just put your entire life on that, then probably it'd pay off if you just you dedicate 100, like truly 100% of yourself to it.
Well, even if you don't succeed, I reckon you'd still feel at least some kind of gratitude, some kind of like thankfulness that you really gave something your effort. Like, because people say, oh, I tried my hardest, I put my best effort in. I don't think I've ever really given myself 100% to anything.
Yeah.
Like giving myself 100%. I've given 95% on even playing basketball, even at trials that I know I have to do, otherwise I won't make this cut. I don't know how to give 100% effort all the time. It's just, I don't know, I can't do it. Yeah. I'm not wired like that. And that's what upsets me, because I want to try and, that's why I've been just training all these holidays. Yeah. Just to try and push myself, even if I can make that 95% effort to 96% effort.
Yeah.
You know?
Those small changes
make
over a long time, big difference.
Huge difference. And it's good to surround like yourself with people with like mindset, like you.
Yeah.
Like you got a great mindset, and surrounding with people that have mindsets like that, you will push yourself.
Yeah. Because
they'll push you, and that's why having good friends is important as well. Good friends that push you, very important.
You surround yourself with 4 fishermen, you become the 5th. You know, you learn how to catch a fish.
That's true. That's actually true. Yeah.
Like it's just very true. Like you gotta, if you surround yourself with the people if you surround yourself with people that you want to be like, you'll become that person you want to.
Yeah, that's true. That's the bit of motivation for the day.
Yeah.
They're gonna help you guys get through the day. Yeah.
Of course.
We can make a few shorts out of those.
Oh yeah, but easy.
All that stuff we said is true, you know, though.
Yeah, it's not even like we're bullshitting. We're saying that's for real.
That ain't even yapping.
Nah, that's just.
That ain't even yapping. That's just facts.
Yeah, it's straight facts. Yeah.
Straight facts. I reckon we should end it on that for the first episode.
All right. Thank you for tuning into the second episode of Professional Yappers. I know it might have been a little shorter than this time, but we think probably just better to keep the episodes a bit shorter.
So you guys don't want to hear us yapping too much.
Yapping for too long. But we'll try and upload more subsequently because of that. All right. Anyway, thank you for tuning into Professional Yappers episode number 2. We'll see you in the next one.
This is co-host Oliver Bin, your host.
Main host Sam.
We're out.
Yeah, we're out.